Alright people, welcome back to another Fwoosh Quickie. And if you know who I am, you knew this was coming. It's been a little bit since I talked about some Star Wars. I haven't had much to review. I'm on the hunt for that Island Adventure Ray. Toys R Us is getting sick of seeing me walk in their front door. They should be used to it after about 20 years of that, but every day, except for today. I didn't go today because I'm recording this. I'm excited about, well, I can't go. And today will be the day that it shows up. Guaranteed, watch. But out of the stuff I have to review, there's no Star Wars. I wanted to talk about some Star Wars. Perfect opportunity here. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Shh, shh, shh. Just let it happen. Last night, Bandai finally solicited their SH Figuarts Star Wars A New Hope Ben Kenobi. Or Obi-Wan if you're nasty. We've been seeing this at shows for I don't know how long. It seems like forever. So to see it in its final form, its price, its release date... Release date's the best thing in the world, isn't it, when it comes to SH Figuarts? They can show all they want, but until you get that release date, you're just not sure yet. And you know what? It looks pretty good. Yes, it's not perfect. One of my concerns is it's going to be like a traffic cone. It's going to outdo Kylo Ren, or well, the first Kylo Ren in that department, but it's Ben. You know, it's not like he was jumping around flippy doing ninja tricks and stuff. Maybe in the past he did, but at this point in his life, just some lightsaber swinging, some force pushing, some mental control. You know, the standards. Dan over at Toy Galaxy had me worried for a second that the arms wasn't going to go down. I had to go back. I rushed back to the pictures and I thought, ooh, yes, the arms do go down even though he's wearing an underrobe and an undershirt and an outer robe and a big hood. And keeping with the hood for just a second, the plastic robes, because they are plastic, for up and down hood looks, it's going to be two separate pieces. You have the hood down, I'm guessing it plugs in right here, and then you have the hood up. Then you have the hood up. And then you have the hood up, which looks kind of weird because it is plastic. It's not going to be form-fitting. It's not quite fishbowl-y like Kylo, but it still sticks out a little bit. Of course, I'm basing this on the couple pictures that we see here. Once it gets in person, maybe it will be a little bit different. Now, of course, being a Jedi, it comes with the lightsaber hilt, and it also comes with a bladed version of that. But most surprisingly, and getting into the heads, which is going to be probably the length of this video, the alternate head is Ben with his eyes closed. Now Bandai could have totally just went, you know, didn't have a lot of looks here, just give him the one head, the hood, call it good, put him out. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, kinda. But I think I'm more interested in the eyes closed head, because both heads really, when it comes down to it, I feel like the hair is too white. It looks off from Alec Guinness, and I think it's the hair. We all know once you get SH Figuarts in person, they look different. They look a little bit rough in, you know, under the macroscope of a camera. Get it in person at normal length from your face, under normal eyes, especially when your eyes are getting older and you can't see as much. It looks much better. So, I'm waiting for final verdict there, but I'm definitely seeing that the hair is way too white. There should be some gray patches or some gray wash in there just to separate it out a little bit. If you go back 2 stills of Alec Guinness, you can see there's some underlying gray under the white. Yes, there is white, don't get me wrong, but there's some color to separate it out a little bit. Of course, it also depends on the resolution of your TV and or monitor. And then to go along with the eyes closing, the hood up, you know, ready for his fate, it also comes with Vader's rug. There was some confusion on whether this was just a diorama piece that Bandai was throwing in to the pictures of Vader, because Vader solicited earlier. He'll be coming out here in a couple months. But this bin does indeed come with the clump of I've moved on-ness. Again, another cool little accessory that they didn't have to throw in. I mean, if you're going to replace it with a cloth robe, you could just take it off, throw it down, you know, but a little extra mile here. Now they're asking about $65, $68 for this, which you're paying for the accessories really and the quality here. We know Figuarts, when it comes out, it's going to be good for the most part. Plus, I'm a complete sucker, so I'll be buying it anyway. The actual pre-orders go up February 1st for a release date in June. Now, June is the key word here, because I'm going to start rambling off into another direction while still sticking with Star Wars. June comes after May, which I'm not trying to teach a calendar class here. I'm just saying, June comes out after the release of Solo. The Force Friday type thing for that is, I just had it in my head, just right then. It's April 13th, so all the new product for Solo will be, you know, solicited then, shown, whatever, getting ready for the movie. That's not a lot of time there. I have a feeling that, like Rogue One, as far as Figuarts is concerned, we may see a trooper or two. Because I still don't have my Figuarts Jin. What's up with that? Yes, Solo's a little bit more high profile. It's got Lando. I try to stay away from spoilers, so I don't know what else is in the movie, but I'm sure there will be some new troopers. So I can see Bandai saving all those spots for figures they've already shown from the prequels, some from the sequels, and then of course some original trilogy stuff. At least that's what I'm hoping for, because with the movie releasing in May, we've got a year and a half until the next movie hype starts building up. Well, about a year and a couple of months before the actual hype starts building up, and then a year and a half until the movie releases. That's a lot of time to fill 4 companies, so I have a feeling that Bandai may be going on a tear here. Hopefully Ben is the start of that, and they start releasing stuff like they did last year, or was it the year before, where it was just month after month, 2 a month here, and then they had to stop because Force Friday was coming. New stuff that they couldn't reveal until that date was coming. They won't have this problem here in a couple months. So I want my Dooku, I want my Episode 3 Anakin and Obi-Wan, I want my A New Hope Princess Leia, I want the Amidala, I want most of the stuff they showed at Tokyo Comic-Con last year. This is the place for it. Plus, again, no spoilers, but I have heard that a bounty hunter or two that we love may or may not show up in Solo. So will that be more chances for us to get those guys? Black Series is releasing Dengar and Forlom. I'm still ready for Zuckuss, but most of all, and watch, I'm about to tie it all the way back around, I'm hoping Bandai gives us an IG-88. The model kit line has been silent for a little bit, just some re-releases, some redos, nothing really outstandingly spectacular to show. This would be a perfect spot to put an IG-88 into the model kit line. I'm okay with the Black Series one. It's just small, and it's got rubber on it. I'm afraid of that. The articulation isn't up to what I feel like the model kit line would give us. Am I putting a lot of hope in Solo? Yes, but mostly so I can get more toys, especially from Bandai, the Figuarts line and the model kit line. Model kit line can give us a Forlom too. They could even give us a Zuckuss, or maybe Figuarts could give us a Zuckuss, or Black Series eventually announce a Zuckuss because I'm good with the aliens in the Hasbro line. And I feel like I'm going to be okay with the humans going forward, but I want to make sure if I could get my damn hands on a Rey. Okay, probably not so much of a quickie, but it's Star Wars. I'm going to ramble. We're going to go on. Like I said, I'm on the hunt for Rey at Toys R Us, but I did hear that it popped up on Hasbro Toy Shop this morning. So here I am, just constantly refreshing that page for the rest of the day. And even getting this quickie out of the way with the SH Figuarts bin, there's still plenty of toy talk for the weekly this weekend, which is always cool. God, I love this time of year. So much new stuff coming out. I can't keep up. So if you like this Fwoosh quickie, oh wait a second, hold on, I'm putting a custom together. You think he's too leggy? I don't know about the legs here. I feel like the boots gave him too much height. Or maybe it's the head. I don't know. Tell me what you think of that. But anyway, comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the Fwoosh.